In this test, the second IC over here is not part of the circuit. We're simply just testing two flip-flops in series. So here we go. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. All right, great. All right, so now the third flip-flop is in use, but the fourth on the second IC is not. So let's test that. Okay, 3, we made it to 4. And great. All right, so now we have the full ripple counter going on here. It's in use. So going through that. All right, we made it to 15 with a synchronous reset. That's great. Okay, so now we're quickly going to test the NAND gate here. Okay, so 2 lows, which is what we have right now, should give us a high, which is great. Either of them should give us highs, and then 2 highs should give us a low, so that works too. So now that all the components are tested, we've combined all of them together. So anyway, let's get started on what this video is supposed to be. I'm Michael, and this is my circuit. We have the clock input here on this first pin. The pre's and clears are, well, all of the pre's, I'm sorry, yeah, all of the sets are connected to VCC. That's a clear. One moment. Sorry about that. A clear and a pre were switched around, but everything else checks out. So anyway, let's just follow the input here. It's coming from clock. That goes to Q, which is the second pin in. Going to second clock, which is this third one. Let me move this wire out of the way real quick, and then ensure this continuity. All right, so that's second clock, and this is second Q right here. This third pin in from the top right. Q to clock, and it repeats. Here we go. These pins haven't changed since the last test. The only thing that's changed is the pre's and clear. So let's double check the sets to make sure they're all tied to VCC. The first set is this one right here, the second pin. Then of course we have the clear and the J right here. And then over here we have the second set, which is VCC. VCC, VCC, that's the fourth pin in, so that's another J. And then this gray wire here, that is second set. Then we have another J up here, a K up here. Those are both brown and tied to VCC. Then this loopy wire here, that's another sorry, J. Anyway. Okay, back to this. So the aforementioned B input, that's this black wire here. Sorry, that's an output, which is the second Q. That is also tied to the NAND gate. Okay, and then the D, which is this black wire, is in the same line as this red, which is the other input for the NAND. And the NAND is, the output for it is tied to this yellow, which jumps to these greens and hits all of the clears. So that's our setup. So let's see if it works. Starting at 0, we made it to 4. Okay, so it should asynchronously clear on the next one. Okay, so this is an issue that we've had, and by we I mean I've enlisted the help of some of the TAs. It just seems to reset to B for whatever reason, and I believe it to be wired exactly how it was in the multi-sim circuit.